That's it, we're on. So I'll remind you that whatever we say, whatever we do, so don't do this, don't do this, and you might want to avoid words that you wouldn't want your wife or kids to hear. And today is March 20th. Is that right? No, 19th. March 19th, 2013. I'm here with Eli, and we're going to be practicing. So, we don't need too many, we don't need lots of balls probably, at least not right at this stage, because it's just getting warmed up. I don't know where the other one is, but it's somewhere. Oh, yeah. Right. Light is as light does. Interesting. Both ways. I know I have a forehand. Someday I'll find it. Okay. Good. Ooh. The grommet should go behind the rail. There we go. That just means less room for balls to escape. Okay, if you could move the ball, get the ball around here instead of here, because that means I got to move out of the basic forehand position. You have a tendency, don't you, to go to the center of the table. That's it. That's it. Ball. Okay. Anything we want to do to warm up?
That's good.
What?
That's good.
That's good? Okie doke. Then, this is a Nataku 3-star. Doesn't say premium, it says approved. Oh well. I don't know what the difference is. Just a couple of hits to get us used to the ball. Okay, just a couple of hits to get me used to the ball. Ready?
Yeah.
I take serve. Oh, one. That's an easy point. One.
One, two.
2 out of 3.
Okay.
Games.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, how long do you have?
Oh,
When do you have to leave?
like 5, 6.
5 or 6. Okay. So what I'll do is about 10 after 5, I think they should go off.
Oh, okay.
And so that'll be a reminder. Because it's 2:25 right now, 4:25, 40 minutes, yeah. 5 or 10 after it'll go off. There we go. 3-1. Three, two. Two, four.
Oh.
Nice. Talk about placement. 3-4.
Okay.
That hit.
Oh.
5-3. Six, 3. Three, 7. 3, 8. Nine, 3. Oh, ball. Hello, ball.
Oh.
Haven't seen you for a while. 9, 3. Ten, 3.
Okay. So zeros.
Oh,
1, 0. Oh.
little spin. 1 all. Two, 1. 2 all. Oops.
3, 2. Oh.
Wow, you left it open. 3 all. 4, 3. 3, 5. 4, 5. Nice short run.
Oh.
No, an ouch. That didn't hurt. 6, 4. 7, 4. 75. 5, 8. 8, 6. 87. 79.
And then. Oh. 7.
Okay, any comments?
Yeah.
You're missing the chop serves. You're putting them into the net. The topspin serves, you're putting them over the table. You did have, that was slick. You know, it's like you're not reading the serves. Is that true?
Yeah.
So you're not focused on the motion of my racket. Typically, that's why you're not reading the serves. If we use a spin, there's reading the serves and then being able to execute the stroke. So if I go like this, you're saying chop side.
Yeah.
Okay. However, if I go like this, top side, the strokes start out the same. It's just that in the chop one, or the chop side, the contact point is on the down, and then the one that starts the same way and ends up like this, the contact point is on the up. So, you know, depending upon where I hit it, I could do both strokes in the same way, and matter of fact, I faked out Andres yesterday with that, where I did the chop, hit it on the chop part, and then came up like I was doing the top, because he's seen the stroke a bunch of times. Okay, I'm going to give you some underspin serves with a strike ball. Now all I want you to do is get it over the net. Okay? No problem. Now I'll give you some top serves. Where's that in the game? Why wasn't that there?
I wasn't misreading them.
You weren't misreading him, not because of the stripe. Or is it because of the stripe?
No,
Then let me do it. I won't tell you what I'm doing.
Okay.
But I just want you to get it over the net. And I'm not going to return it. I got a lot of motion, but it's not going very fast, and you're not hitting it hard enough or angled high enough to get it over. There you go. What happened with that? The same serve, same spin, you went to the bottom of the net instead of going over. How come? You don't know?
No.
Okay. Then I just an idea. Start watching yourself on your returns of those. And seeing what you're doing to hit it into the net and see what you're doing to hit it over the net. Oops, sorry. What were you doing to get it over the net? How was your racket angle?
Yeah, it's from the guy. Straight up.
Okay. Watch your racket angle this time. When you actually hit it, where was your racket angle?
Oh, wait. Is it that way?
It was kind of like that. Because this is side chop. Side, top. Now it's hit slowly, so you could, that was basically a flat hit that you had. Side chop, or just plain chop. Nice read. You're reading it. Number one rule, if you don't get it back, you lose the point, and you don't get a chance to hit the returns. So verily, I would suggest, as one idea to consider, that it's better to get the ball back with a weaker stroke. You know where you're hitting the ball, hopefully, so you know where the other person's going to be. So that gives you a chance to prepare for the return. So, now, you serve to me. And let's see what I do. Chop return. Should have been an easy return for you. Just get it over, just get your return over the net. And what I'm going to do depends upon how you serve it. No, just get the ball, hit it back, but just get it over the net, because the idea is that I want you to serve it to me so that you can return my return. Okay. There we go. Isn't the second one a lot easier, even though you gave me a slow first one?
Yeah.
Or was it? I'm not trying to tell you something. I'm just looking for confirmation. Your second stroke, you had two strokes that were topspin. Your second stroke looked nice, and it was stronger. So the first stroke, you can say, sometimes sets you up for the second stroke. It's third ball, kind of a variation of third ball attack. Third ball attack is 1, you serve it, 2, I hit it, 3, you attack it. Okay? That's what Darren's doing, that's what everybody. But the thing is that if you're not in the position to attack it,
Yeah.
what you've been doing is losing the point. So, again, I'm suggesting that if you get it on the table, you haven't lost the point. Now, it may come screaming back at you, but then you get the opportunity to get ready for the ball screaming back at you. And what I'll try to do in our play is hit it to you in the same place, even if I'm hitting it screaming back. What I mean is that my first one screams, like it's through your forehand. You return it. My second one screams. But I'm going to try to hit it to your forehand as well, so that you get a chance to see what you're going to do with it.
Oh,
Okay? Because the thing about this is that none of this is for real. We're not in club play, we're not in tournament play. In club play, and we don't have another person here, so I don't win two and then have to sit down and let you play the invisible man. So you have an opportunity, we have an opportunity to try these things out. Your return of serve was much better in the practice here than it was in the game.
yeah.
Why? Ask yourself that question and find out the answer. My feeling is that you were nervous. Now, in typical Hawaiian style, you don't show it. You got the blank face, but you're still nervous because you're hitting them all back. You know, when I just said get it over the net, there you are, you're getting it over the net. You're not doing anything fancy with it. But it didn't matter whether I did top spin, or chop serves, or chop side, you're getting them over the net. And once we have that down, then I can add some more stuff in, you know, so like side spin, off the side of the table. But I don't want to do the off the side of the table that much right now because that's later on. Okay? So, let's see if we can translate this into a game. So who puts it under? You put it under
Oh,
this
yeah.
time. Mm-hmm. You're gonna what?
Oh, so. Yeah.
I like this side. He's a friendly side. Well, that makes up for your earlier edge. 2-0. See? You got it back. And I made the unforced error. 2-1. One three. Nasty, nasty. 5-1. When you hit it closer, what can you expect? The ball's going to come back to you quicker, right? So you're going to have less time to respond. 4-1.
5-1?
5-1. Thank you. Mm-mm. You were doing that before. You got it back before. Just get it over. That's step 1. 6-1. That's it. Oh, blast. Thank goodness it's right there. Let's see if I have another premium that hasn't been used. I mean, 3-star that hasn't been used. Ta-da! I used 3-star. Since this hasn't been used either, I do. I think the score is 1-7.
Yep.
You did it, but you don't have to get it. Aren't you glad? That was a surprise to both of us. 9-1. But you stated you got into the point. 9-2. Second edge. 3-9. Side spin loop. 4-10. 10-4. Over and out. Heavy chop. 11-5. Oh, serve here, right? Right. One on. Whoa! Nice block. Natalie was nice to you. She's baby, but Andres named her Natalie. Woo! 2-1. Right at the body. Hit him where it hurts. 2-all. Three, 2. Two, 4. Wow. Thank you. I couldn't have done that without you. 6-2. You block. 6-3. Edge 3. 46. All right. Nice going. 53. No, wait a minute.
5-6.
That's it? 5-3 you? Or
Oh, 5-6.
5-6. Gotcha. Oops. A5. 59. Whoa, thank you. Mm. 10-6. We had a rally. You didn't understand that. Or did you? I'm taking a break. That was a high serve, right?
Yeah.
But I had heavy chop on it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how heavy my chop is because when I look at the videos, of the big guys and gals. I did a video of me on the robot. I am so slow, I've got so little spin, I couldn't believe it. But maybe the fisheye is deceiving, because I don't know. But that did have, I was trying to get a lot of chop on it, because I wanted to give you the opportunity just to get it over the net. And here's something that you can test out, and that is that with an increased arm swing, you may think the ball's coming faster, but it could be that the person's putting spin on it, and it isn't coming that fast, it just has a spin. Now that was a miss hit, because if I had done it right, it would have had the spin on it, and it would have been lower. And but when it had that much spin on it, I was, wow, I wonder what Eli will do it. And we found out. So, I didn't try to give you too many weird serves. Basically, just changing position. I don't think I went off the side with any of them. I went between the corners. My feeling was that you were handling the serves a little better. Is that your feeling?
A little better, yeah.
Another way to look at this whole thing is that when you're progressing up the rating ladder, it's a slow progression. One of the things, you only get a lot of points when you beat somebody that's much higher than you, because the odds on you beating somebody, winning a game against someone that's much higher than you, are really low. And so, if you do, like they're having an off day, you're having an on day, you get a bunch of points, so your rating goes up. But if you're playing somebody that's at the same level that you're at, you're maybe 5-10 points different, you're not going to swap much. It's very few points are going to be swapped. Now, if you're playing somebody that's lower than you and you beat them, you're not going to get much of anything. Again, a very low number of points. So your rating depends upon who you play, and that's why they have the classifications in the tournaments. You know, under 1,600, or under 14, under 1,000, under 1,400, under 1,600, over 2,000, and so on. So the progress that you see will be slow, because when you have like a range of 1,400 to 1,600 players, and you're going into that as a 1,400 player, you should expect that 1,600 players are better. But you could have improved in between tournaments, and so now maybe you're a 1,600 level player, but still it demands playing on a fairly continuous basis. Like Ko, the guy from Oahu, he plays at least twice a week at the, I'm not going to get the name right again, Waipua, whatever it is. Have you ever been there? Have you played? You have played on Oahu, right?
Oh, no.
No? Oh. Well, maybe someday.
No, I did once. Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, last time I played there was maybe 2007 or 2008. But it wasn't for a tournament. The time before I played, I was in the 2006 Aloha State Games, that tournament. What I'm trying to do today is analyze your game, which is difficult in one sense because I'm hitting different stuff to you. That's why I haven't given you too much junk in terms of the serve. I'm also looking to improve my returns for my flat returns, either the flat chop, push slash chop, or the flat top slash block. But there is a chop block where you have your racket tilted like this and then you curve it as you go down. You've seen that, haven't you?
The block?
Chop block. Where you start off with your racket like this, and then you come down on the ball. Have you seen that? Okay, I'll show it to you when we get back up. What you'll do is hit me. We'll have you hit some medium, a little above medium topspin serves, and because then I can do it off the serve. That'll be easier than me hitting you a shot and you doing a topspin drive to me, because the block's done off of a topspin drive, right? I'm waiting for an answer. The block is done as a response to a topspin drive. Yeah, usually it's when it's too fast, and that's all you have an opportunity to do. You don't have an opportunity to make a full stroke. But you could have an opportunity. You could just be, like I tried to do with Andres, setting him up. Because I want him to hit the ball so that I get a chance to hit a harder ball. You know, drive, counter drive. And, I mean, you have one nice rally in that set where you hit it twice, and the second one was harder than the first one. And it was really pretty. I think you had another one, nice return, but I don't remember it. The sequence I remember more than the single shot. And I don't know, did you get any edges that set?
Yeah, one maybe.
Yeah. Well, if I remember, your practice with Darren would be going for lines. Going for lines?
No.
No? Oh, then it just happened naturally. Well, it's been a while since you played Darren, hasn't it? That was like, well, he wasn't playing when I got on the island. That was in '04. And then he started playing again, and he found out that someone was playing at Kalaheo.
Yeah, before that.
Yeah. So, and have you played much at all since Darren?
Yeah.
Oh. So this is renewing of something that you were really interested in before.
Yeah.
Now your life is stabilized enough that you can do it. Do you have room for a table at home?
No.
No.
We were renting like on the second floor. We didn't
Oh,
the garage.
Yeah. Well, that's why I got here, because of the garage. And I wish this wasn't here. If it was a little bigger and had a separate, like my house I lived in, I rented before I bought a house in Florida, had a 2-car garage and the laundry room was inside. So we had more space because we didn't have this taken up with washing and water heater and that kind of thing. So, let's see. Chop block. You have the ball?
Yeah.
Pocket it, and we use these. Okay. What I want, well, let me have it, because you're going to be having the balls. So let me have the ball in your pocket. There. Is give me a topspin serve right about here, this area. Okay, this is the kind of serve I want. Now, I'm going to do it backhand, but I don't know which is easier for you. Topspin forehand or topspin backhand? Which one's easier for you to serve?
Probably for
Okay. Backhand, this is kind of what I'm looking for.
Okay.
See that? That speed? So that speed on the forehand, with the forehand. Now, notice what I'm doing when I'm blocking. I block it. That was a top block, okay? A little stronger. chop block, chop block, chop net. Doesn't matter, all I'm interested in is the ball getting over. I'm not caring, I don't care about height. Chop drive. It was a push drive because of the speed. Now, you're going to do this next. Top block, chop block, chop block, top block. You've got very slow speed. You don't have the speed that I have with the drive. That's it. Chop block. Oh, I like that one. I'm turning my racket under, starting with it tilted, with the top tilted, for the top block, starting with it tilted there, but then I'm going like that. And I don't have any follow through because I'm going to hit the table if I follow through. So virtually all of what I'm doing is done with the wrist, like that. The flick goes like that? Well, this is kind of the opposite of the flick. Okay? Watch it in action. Even though it's going high, it's done from the wrist. There's very little motion. I can place it. I was going to try to give you a top block then, but it didn't work. See what I'm doing? Good. You get to do it now. Now, I was doing it backhand because my backhand's more consistent. But let me have all the balls that we can find. And you can hold that. So, do you want to do this on your backhand or your forehand?
Yeah, right back.
Backhand, okay. Just go forward a little more. Oops. You got the idea? Seriously. That was slower. I'll try to give you faster. If you get that lower, that turns into a chop drive. A block drive, push drive. If you call this a push and this a block, you're starting off, you could do either one. Okay? But that was, I did one of those and you almost did one of them. Yes, yes. Well done. You went down before you went forward. Yes. Nice, nice. Are you 32?
Yeah, around there.
Around there?
Yeah,
32. Okay. Keo's 25, and he's from Oahu, and he's plays much more motion than you do. I recommend, at least on the table, with us, that you show your feelings, because your feelings are going to be translated into, and so by holding them back, which is the classic Hawaiian way, we avoid confrontation at all costs, don't we? And then we blow up. As I've seen that so many times happen with locals. Okay. That was nice. I like that. that may be silly that I liked it, but all you gotta do is slow that down a little bit. There you go. That's it. Now, my feeling is that I'm giving you consistently faster balls than you were giving me. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yes. Just get it over the net. I was slower on that one, sorry. This is where the robot comes in handy, but the robot can't do what I'm doing with you. Okay, just over the net. Yes! You hit the table too. Just get it over the net. It doesn't matter how high it is as long as it goes on the table. And another edge, say that from game. But you got it on. Yes. Yes. Okay, now, top block, the serve. You know what I'm talking about? Serve me topspin, the way I've been serving you. You don't have to do it backhand, whichever hand you're... Top. See? Ah! I didn't adjust. Topspin, same thing. Yeah, I like that last serve, by the way. Okay, watch what I do. That's a block, topspin block. Chop block, chop push block, or whatever you want to call it. Underspin. Top. Okay. Now, I get the feeling you're not paying attention to what I'm doing.
I was watching.
You were? Okay, good. In that case, what I want you to do is the top blocks like I was giving you. I just want them over. And once you can get them over consistently, then a little bit faster. Which typically would mean the slower the ball is, regardless of whether I want it faster or not, if the ball's slower, you've got to have more after stroke. More follow through, that's what it's called, follow through. If the ball's faster, you need less follow through. That works on faster balls. That going forward works on slower balls. Or forward like that. Okay? Topspin block. That's it. Now this should be like we're practicing the rallies. You know how we do forehand or backhand to backhand? I mean down the line, down the line. This is exactly the same stroke. Yes. Once I told you that, you got it. No problem. Okay, now do the chop. Okay, you're going too high, so it means the angle when you're hitting the ball is too high. You've got to make your angle flatter when you're striking the ball. The bottom spin can be put on, just a little bit of this. Give me a couple of the top spin serves again. give me one that hits the table. And watch what I'm doing. You got really slow serves, you know what? I'm giving you nothing returns, but they're at least the stroke that I want you to do. Okay. That was a hard serve, much harder than yours. That was about your CD, and you got it over. I can tell you're going to get this down. I was right. Was I right or was I right? That's one. That's two. That's still two. That was slower, so that means if you went more forward, you would have gotten it. I would say too much down. That's it. I slowed up and you didn't move forward. That's it. Wow. Okay, now, the next one, you're going to do the chop block. Then the serve after that, you're going to do the top block. So, let's do the top block twice on your backhand.
Okay.
And when you get it twice in a row, then I'm going to start alternating. Because you just started doing, you were just doing the chop block really well, by the way. No, top block, top block. That's it. You remembered how you do it when you're starting off in the game. You know, the practice session. Yes, with that you have no problem. Okay, now, that is a topspin block. It's not a flat block. See, remember when I was telling you about concave, flat, convex?
Right.
And the convex usually puts the forward motion on and has the least contact. Well, you can do a flat or a concave block. Top block, because your motion is putting the topspin on, but since you have the least amount of contact with the ball, you're putting the least amount of, on the racket. With the convex stroke, this is theory that has to be proven by other people bearing me out, you've got the most amount of forward motion, forward, and the least amount of top. Here you have more forward motion and maybe the same amount of topspin. But yours, as rally, is a top block. You have the most amount of contact with the ball because you're going with the motion of the ball, and the ball is staying on the racket longer for the spin. So, give me some forehand serves or the serves we've been doing. That's your rally stroke that I just did.
Okay.
Rally stroke. Rally stroke. Now, I'm going to change my stroke to the flat stroke. The speed on it, I'm not putting as much speed, See, you're hitting a ball really slow. You're serving it really slow. And so that means I've got to put more effort into it to get it over a net with a flat block than I do with the topspin block. Because with the topspin block, I'm taking it and I'm whipping it with the forward motion. So if you can, give me just a little bit faster topspin serve. That's it. This is a flat stroke that I'm doing. I'm not trying to put topspin on the ball. It's just a flat stroke. Now it's easier for you. I thought it was going to come here. That's what I get for thinking. It's easier. Okay, same serve. I'll try and pay attention this time. There, what I did was, it was more of a flat stroke than it was concave, but I went into it with more emphasis on the topspin. And because you didn't have the speed, I couldn't get as much topspin on as I wanted to, but I got more on it. But the difference between the flat stroke is that, and the topspin block, is that with the topspin block, you're putting your own speed. It's kind of like a flick. You're putting the speed on it with your wrist, typically, I think. I don't know, put the ball in play on your backhand. Give me a rally serve. No, I gotta get it to you, don't I? Here, I'll do it, and you can rally return it back to me. Okay. Ah, a little too fast for you, eh? No, I think he's got something for them. Okay. Yeah, your motion. Well, that's really interesting. Your racket. Let me watch it again. No, I'm sorry. Let me serve it again after that lousy serve. You've got a slight concave motion. If you were to have a flat stroke, and that's one of the things that I've had difficulty with, a flat stroke, the ball has to be harder for you to do a flat return. It's like if you look at the tournament play, when I looked at one of them a few days ago, and they went faster, one guy got back a little bit and started driving. The other guy was just a flat block. He wasn't topspin blocking it. Because the ball had plenty of speed on it to get back, but it was the other guy's speed that was getting it back. But what you're doing is you're maintaining the speed and the spin. You've got your angle like this, and then you're going like that, and there may be a little bit of overmotion. The overmotion, when the angle changes where your head moves closer to the racket, the net, and lower, that's concave. Okay, now, why did I want to do that for? I need a water drink. That's as big as a big gulp. Ooh, I took more rubber off of my racket. I'm going to have to order some more. Rubber. Well, Kapaa Palace is a sale. Normally 38, now 33. I think through the end of March. Oh, both sides. No, just that side. Yeah, backhand. Okay, so let me do it. What I want to see is I want to see the flat block from you. So I want you to give me the strong topspin serve to right in here, and I'm going to do some flat blocks for you. But I can know it's easier to do if I give you a strong, if you give me a strong serve. That's it. That's it. I was not expecting you to do that. You don't have that much topspin on it, so my racket angle is basically like this. I'm just going to hold the racket there and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not hitting at all. I missed that one. Then I had to push forward a little bit, move forward. Okay, now can you do that for me? My racket was about like this, I was about back here, and I don't want you to come over, I just want you to let the racket hit the ball, the ball hits your racket, and see what happens. You angled your racket down, so it went down. That's it. Maintain your racket perpendicular to the table. Okay? And, get it back to me around here. Okay, now, all you can do on this stroke is move your racket forward, in and out. If I hit it less strong, you've got to come in and get it after the bounce and then hit a little bit more. If I hit it stronger, you can wait until it comes off the table, but not very far because you want to get it pretty close to where it hits. Sir, please. See what I'm doing? It's okay, here's one. Wow, that was real close. I'm not even stroking it, basically. Okay, your turn. The only motion I want to see is forward. Okay? You'll move to where the ball is going to hit, and then you go forward. You won't change your racket angle more than a couple degrees. You're not going to change it to that, which is 45 degrees. That's 22.5 degrees. That's 11.25 degrees, and so on. That was deep, like yours was, and I missed yours the same way that you just missed that, because it was too deep. see how easy that is? You tell me. I'm telling you. Is that easy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it get the ball back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it something you write home and tell your mother about? Yeah, if you couldn't do it before. The idea is that with this there. Well, I'll see how long that stays on. Okay. I put it under this time. Again, it doesn't matter who wins or loses. It's being able to put into play what we've been practicing to keep the ball in play. Oh, I didn't want to do it that way. I'm doing this. Server side.
Sir.
I'll take that side. Okay. Boy, I think it was your spin that moved it over there.
There you go.
That was a weird shot. 2-0. Okay, 1-4. Woo! 4-2. Five, 2. Oh, thank you. Thank you, baby. Still 5-2. Okay. Here, I can use your help. Wait a minute, I may have it. 2-6. Well, it's actually going to have it. 2-10. Oh! Three. Hmm. 1-0. Ah! I get lazy. 1-all. Oh, right, nice block. Did you surprise yourself?
Yeah.
2-1.
Oh,
Your way. Almost. That was tricky. 2-all. 3-0. Net. Very nice. 4-3. Mm. 3-5. 4-5. 5-0. We'll practice that if that gives you problems. 7-5. Oh. 7-6. $68. 6-9. Ooh. 9-7. That was a top spin block, but it was a shot. I think that's game. Okay. Well,
Better.
all we're looking for is slight improvement, but improvement. And you got more points, but I haven't changed style to try and stop you from getting points. And I didn't do any of the side off the side serves, or I didn't give you any of my tricky serves. But the fact is, you got 7 points. I think that's what you got, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You put it under last time. I'll take serve. Do you want to choose side?
No, I don't know. You already? Oh, you? I don't think you get both.
Well, you didn't said it didn't matter, so not choosing a side is actually letting the other person choose it. Okay. Yeah. The first block worked fine. 0-2. Ah! Natalie! Baby! How could you do that to me? To all. I'm going to nickname you Overkill. 3-2. I'm going to nickname you Overkill. Oops. 2-4. Oh, we've got a ball up there already, don't we? Faster. 5-4. You hung in there. You kept getting it back. Slower with more topspin. 4-6. Relax, my friend. Go home, center yourself. Notice that I'm not ready to receive serve, so if you serve, I call it let. Okay. 7. Eight. We had a rally. Wasn't a great rally, but it was a rally. That's it, that's it. Congratulations. 8-5. Ah! I can't tell whether that was side or corner or edge. Can you tell?
Edge.
Edge, okay. 6-8. Nope. You were doing well until that last one. 6-9. 6-8 was changed. 8-7. Did you serve twice? You get the first.
Yeah, I got 2.
And so I got the last one, so 87.
Oh, 9-7?
No,
7-9-7.
9-7. Wait a minute. I thought it was 6-8. Oh yeah, 9-7. Okay. Ready? Ten seven. Ten eight. Okay, that was now you want to go. That was the second game, right?
Oh.
No, that was the first game because we switched sides. So
Okay.
it's your serve from there. I think I'm turning too soon. 1-0. 2-1. 2-0. That'll teach me to teach you how to block. Or to share with you some ideas on blocking. Nicely done.
Or yeah? 2-1?
2-all? 3-2 you. I'll take it, I'll take it. Four three. Three five. Whoa. Five six.
4-5.
Hmm?
4-5?
Okay, 4-5. You let yourself get jammed, right? 6-4. 65. I wasn't trying to be sneaky, I was just trying to be fast. Seven five. Five eight. Oh. 8-6. 9-6. 79. $89. $9. Congratulations, it's the most points that I remember you ever getting. You're 2 points from winning. You're 1 point from winning. And netting an edge. Hey, way to go, you got one. Switch at 5.
Okay.
His games are 1-1. One zero. Oh, I thought I'd give you the same serve to give you another chance to do it because you were doing so well earlier. 0-2. Oh, there it is. Three one. Hmm. 4-1. There it is. Gross trash on ball. Okay. 4-1. One five. Thank you, Natalie. 6 good. Oh, we should have switched.
Oh.
So it's still 1-5. Six one. I guess it should have been my serve at 5-1. So we start 5-1 my serve. 6-1. Oh, we didn't practice me going out wide. Okay. One eight. Nine. I kept giving it to you at the same place. 10-1.
Okay. Oh, that's it.
We deserve a break today. I do anyway. Carcinogenic break. It's still recording. I don't know what turns it off. Maybe there's some dust on the SSD. Like as if that would make a difference. Dust on the SSD. I don't remember if you've ever won a game before. I don't think you have. You haven't.
No, I think I took one.
One game? Okay.
I don't know where we go.
All I'm looking for, or no, let me put it this, the best that I hope for you is slight improvement. You know, each time we get together, just a little more, and in your feeling. You're feeling the ball when you're hitting it. I have a feeling you were definitely getting the ball back more often today than you have before on the table. What I'm trying to do with the blocks, the slow blocks, just put your racket again and just move your racket slightly forward. You don't even do anything at all, except you put your racket there and you let the ball hit it for a block. That's the least effort you can put into something, is just letting the ball bounce off your racket. And so that's kind of like the starting point or the 0 point. Now, if you don't serve, if you haven't ever served from the classic forehand position, you had some really lousy serves, but you had some really nice serves that were typical coming from right-handers cross court. And I can only do that right now from if I'm serving the same way a right-hander would serve, only I served your forehand court like you were serving your mine. But you weren't getting the chop on it that I was getting on it, or the side chop on it that I was getting on it. I'll show you the same serve, backhand to your backhand, and forehand to your forehand, to your forehand, with bottom side or side bottom, and they should be heavy. And I'm more consistent getting heavy bottom side to your backhand from my backhand, because I found that a lot of players hit it into the net. And one of the things that I'm trying to do with you is to stop you from hitting it into the net. One of the things that we didn't practice is we didn't practice me serving into the quarter or right here. It was going off like right here. We didn't practice any of that, so you didn't get a chance to. Because that moves you a little bit further to your forehand from your set position. And we practiced some of those, and by Jove, I think you'll start getting it. But there is something that I'd like to remove one of my weapons, or let you return. The side spin loop that I have that goes to your backhand, cross court, you've missed virtually all of those. I think you've missed all of them. And you're not expecting it because right-handers from the backhand, they don't have that kind of side spin because they can't do the backswing to get it. My friend Wayne L. Tyson, affectionately known as Ty, he used to live a few blocks from me, and or from where I worked, and so I get off at lunch, and I had pretty liberal time on when I went and when I left, and when I came back and when I left again. So I spend an hour or two at his place, take a shower at his place, his home, and he had an outside area and I think an outside table that we played. And we spent a lot of time to get Tim to the point where he could return that stroke consistently. And he could. So that's what I'd kind of like to do next, is take that weapon away from me or let you get a return on it. And you don't have that stroke. I haven't seen very many right-handers that have that side spin loop. The reason I have it was I played with this guy, John Harris. He's going on 50 years ago. He was 55 at the time, which means he'd be around 100 now. So, and he played with hard rubber. A hawk bat, which was a big name in hard rubber back in the day. And when he saw me do that return, he really liked it, because he could put a lot of underspin on it, and because I had so much top side on it, he just returned it with bottom side. And that put more spin on the ball, because top side to him is bottom side coming from him. And so we could get some rallies going where the ball just had a tremendous amount of spin. And we got the rallies going again because he really liked the feel. He liked his return. And because he liked the return, I got a chance to hit it over and over again. Now, in order to know how to respond to it, guess what? I'm going to teach you how to do it. And I'm going to show you the serve that sets up the side spin loop for him. Okay? You have a, yeah, but let's just, we'll use striped balls. Now, when I was playing at Manoa in 2007 or 2008, I think it was 2007. I'm not sure. Yeah, 2007. A right-hander, I was playing with a right-hander, just fiddling around, and I told him, I've got a serve you're really going to love because you can do a side top spin loop. And this was the serve. Can you give me that serve from the backhand to my forehand court? You want to see it again? Yeah. Okay. It's side chop. More side than chop. And that time I emphasized the side spin. But let you watch it a couple more times. That's slow, but if I do it right, it goes off the end of the table and gives you an opportunity to side spin loop. Now, since the spin is going outside, okay, you try to do the serve. Okay, a little bit stronger and a little over there. See what I did? Okay, again. It's like I could almost do this in my sleep. You get stronger serves, and guess what? I get a stronger return. Don't worry about it. I got another one. I gotta focus. I've gotten lazy. Okay. I'm getting the side spin on, I'm just not doing the stroke. No. Okay. Wake up me. show you again. Only it hits the table. That's it. Oh, that would have been nice if it had hit. I turned to go down the line. Okay, now. You start returning them. Okay, first of all, my stroke was going like under, out, and over. The out puts the side spin on, the over regulates the height and puts the top spin on. But I want more side than I want top typically, because it's a side top loop. If I'd gone up like that, or up like that, it would be a top spin loop. Or like that, you know, this is top spin vertical, top spin horizontal. Right? Okay? So, I'm coming, you know, I don't necessarily have a really large one, but I get my backswing to really put the side spin on it. And then I come through up, and that puts the top on. So give me a couple more serves, and watch what I do with it. Okay, serves like this. There you go. It's probably going to go in the way. Okay, the ball is going to curve in, so you can really get it right in here. You're going to go wider. That's it. That's it. Again, please. Got it. Again. Now, here's what I want you to do. When the ball comes like that, it's got inside-outside spin. A perfect return for that is to come a side spin block down the line. You know what I'm talking about? The ball is going like this. It's going like that. You know, it's like that. Okay. You go against the spin, which makes it go that way. So if you just don't do anything, the ball's going to go in that direction, to my forehand. So what you're going to do is you're going to counteract that spin by coming across with the side spin block. Okay. Well, you got to get to it. Oh, nice serve. Too bad I missed the table. See, it's going to jump to the side. I think you're turning your racket too soon.
Okay.
See where the balls really get to the level of the ball, and see where the ball, get in line with the trajectory of the ball, and then, okay, it's going over here, so it should be here. It's coming into you like this, right, cross court. It's going from the inside to the outside, you know, with that. So it's going to go wide. So you get to where it's going, and then you go like that. Okay, so you start like that in the path of the ball. Ball's coming like that. You're putting your racket like this and it's going away. So the easiest thing to do is just touch the ball and see what happens. There's a flat racket in the trajectory. Okay, you got a ball?
Yeah.
Now, you notice that it went back over there like I said it was going to. I try not to lie. Oops. That was too good for me. Your eye was too lazy for it. Yes! Congratulations! You got the idea, at least you're hitting it. No, it's not that hard. No. Sorry. Oh, I'm trying to kill it. I was trying to put a lot of spin on it. You got to stroke longer if the ball is weaker. That was lower. And I recommend getting to the height of the ball and also picking up the other one that's by the caterpillar. Yes. Well done. I know, you wanted yours medium rare, and I said well done. Oops. I'm so inconsistent. I could be replaced with a paperweight. I sort of will. Almost. You had to move further, but you were almost there. That was more a flat stroke because you served closer to my body, and so I had to move, and I did one of these numbers. That's why. That's why I'm saying that it's the easiest to do when it's wide to the forehand. That's it. Yes. Now, numbnuts, I'm playing the role of numbnuts right now, is expecting the ball to come over here because I put all that side spin on to make it go over here. That's why I'm telling you the side spin block. And you can add a little bit of force to it. But you've gotten the side spin block down. Practice for consistency, we're going to have to do that. But the thing is that you have the feeling, you're not aware of the feelings that much as you can be. But you will start becoming more aware of the feelings. But what I'd like to do now, I'm going to give you the same serve that you were just giving me, and side spin loop, cross court. It's going to be wide. So, okay, a little more side spin. That's it. You got it. Okay, you got more top spin on it. Back up. Okay. Again, we're mirror images of each other. The racket foot is going further back, and you're coming back out like this, and you're really going into it with side. And then you're getting the top spin when you come up. But you're getting more top spin on and you aren't getting a side spin. Watch me do it again. It was actually a turn of the wrist at the end that got the top spin on and also gave the direction. Oh, I've got to do it to you. Sorry, I forgot. I'm sorry, that was lost. That's it. Did you see the side?
Yeah.
there wasn't that much. It's more, it's top side rather than side top. But it did have side on it. And I'm just saying, get more side on it. That's top. You've got that tendency, that old tendency to go with topspin. What I'm saying is, I don't want you to put any topspin on this. I want you to put pure side spin on and get it over, because you've got a lot of side spin on the serve. Counteract that side spin. It's grabbing in. See, like you're doing it like this. Serve to serve I've been serving to me. It's outside, inside spin. If it was here, it would be inside, outside, but because it's here, it's outside, inside. So you're catching it, and you use it, and since the ball's spinning this way, you're catching onto the resistance of the ball, and you're reversing it, and it's an easy shot. That's what the guy liked in Manoa when we played. He could do it after just a couple of strokes. Now, he was at a somewhat higher skill level than you, so he had an easier time with it, and he was able to get the side spin on like that. You know, I saw me do it a couple of times, and then I gave him, I got to serve for you, I told him, and it was this. So again, minimize the top spin, maximize the side spin. Still too little side spin. That's it. Better, much better. It bounced too high, sorry. Okay. I'm coming through, I think, kind of like that. Side, that's the serve. That was better. See that side spin on there? That's okay. Yes. It's better. Yeah, except I wanted to go across court, but that was it. You had the side spin on it. Oops. Once you get the feel of it, the principle of the whole thing, it becomes pretty easy to do. That's it. Now, the thing about this is that most people would have you do a topspin stroke. People aren't expecting the side spin. And it makes the ball go back to your forehand. Right? Just like when I did that and you returned it, that's why I'm telling you to go like that. Get in the line with the ball that's curving into it, and then go like that. You were going like that too early. But you go like that, like a contact, to make it go down the line. Because they're expecting, including me, the ball to go cross court. Because I put all that spin on it, so the ball should go cross court. So now I'm going to start returning them if you get them over here. Didn't work, because I haven't had people do that. Andres doesn't do that. You're the first one that I know of. I was trying to get the ball to go down the line. Your side spin moved it that far. Instead of going here where I wanted it, it went right around in here. Strictly because of the side spin you had on it. So, again, if you're practicing it, you'll be able to place that anywhere on the table. And, well, I'll give you another one. I'll give you another chance. You know whose spin was on that? Your spin was on that. Your spin made the ball curve that way. All I did was deflect it. That's like the block where you're hitting a topspin drive. I just go up like that a little bit. It's using your spin, and your spin is coming back to you. So the spin that you did was like that. Or the spin on the serve was like that. the return, it came back, this is the same spin I gave you, basically. Well, except I gave you chop, you brought it back to side top, I gave you side chop. Okay, and when I hit it there, it went down the line, pulling in that direction. In other words, it was inside out. And your return was inside out. If I hit it over there, it would have been outside in. The serve to you was outside in because I went cross court. If I went down the line, it would be inside out. Okay? You ready to try another one? Lighter? I know, lighter's a little harder. Look at that. We just had a rally unlike anything that you've had for years. Because you haven't played for years. Oh, you come across instead of there. Okay. I finally gave you a strong one like I was supposed to. Oh, when it's lower like that, you've got to come more forward with the stroke. So, you have balls?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You can keep them. How many you got?
2.
I have 6. Okay. Wow. Old age is catching up a little bit. That was a side spin block that I gave you. And you had a nice return off of it. Finally, I got it down the line. You saw how many tries it took for me to get it. I'm trying to get it over there. You got enough side spin that it didn't go this way, but it went there, and I was trying for there. Whoa. He thinks we tried too hard. Finally! Finally. I got it. You would have had that. You should have had that. Okay, I was too close to your body. Light little touch. I've definitely seen improvement in you, my friend. And me. I'm consistently getting it down the line. Now, here's what I'd like you to do. Don't get rid of the side spin, but try putting a little more top spin on it. Okay? Could I have a couple balls? I'm not saying to not do the top spin stroke off of that. I'm just saying it's that serve is made for the side spin loop. And you've been able to get it on without very much difficulty. So, give me the same serve that we've been doing. I'm going down the line with more topspin. That was a lousy serve. I'm sorry, but it was. No, so was that. You're not getting the strength in the serve. Let me do it. That's what I'm looking for. Close. That's it. That's it. Now, see how up I went that? Did you notice that? Instead of going out to put the side spin on, I put top spin on it. The ability to go from one to the other is paramount. Paramount. You know what paramount means, right? Like the major picture studios? Yeah. Okay. First, one or two. Let me get some more balls. I'm going to serve you. I would like you to continue with the side spin loop, but only if I get the ball served you properly. Okay? And here's what I mean by properly. The ball has to go off the table in this area, and it's got to go off the table by about that much. If I serve it over here, return it. Just give it to me. You know, don't even hit it back. Just give it to me to reserve. Okay? In other words, if I'm not getting it with the right strength and the right spin, let's forget about it. Now, let me have a couple to see if I can do it with right strength and right spin. And we'll see how this is. That was good. Okay? Let's see about this one. That was good. That's you. You're up. Okay. So now, come doing it in with the side spin like you've been doing so well. And as I continue to serve you the same serve, gradually go from more side spin than top spin to more top spin than side spin. Now what I noticed when I did that is the ball, because you had the side spin on, the outside inside spin on, the ball went straighter than it went more to the my left, your right than I expected. So that may happen as you go to more top spin than top. So then side top, it becomes more top side or just plain top. Okay, so start off with the side spin loop. Okay, more towards that way. That's it. More side spin. That's it. That's it. Okay, now a little more top spin. I'm sorry, I was too far out. Well, that's top all right. Didn't want to stomp on ball. I was too far. That's perfect. If you're hitting it into the net, then go with the more side spin. Add, in other words, go back to more side spin than top spin if you're hitting it in the net, because you're getting it with side spin consistently. What we want, and I think I missed a couple when I tried to switch, but I also didn't hit some of your serves because I wanted you to see what that serve does when it's positioned in the appropriate place, because you're going to get it. Okay. Ready? That's it. Yeah, I got it too close to your body. Almost too close to your body. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now. You're going to serve. And I'm going to show you again what I'm looking for. I ain't got no stinking balls. So what I want is, what I was trying to do for you, in here, with that outside-inside serve. And, nope, it was over here. Not bad, a little too slow, but other than that, everything else was right. Okay. Whoa. A lot of spin on that ball. Nice. Serve. Ooh, it almost grew legs. Oh, nice serve. That's all that side spin. Now I'm going to try to go to top spin. I'm just trying to get it over. I'm not trying to get real fancy with it. But I'm trying to demonstrate the top spin. The only side spin that's on, should be on these are coming from you. Okay. Am I doing what I want you to do? Hitting top spin returns instead of side? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I am. And you should notice that the side spin that's going on is coming from you. Because I'm not trying to put any side spin on those balls. I just want to put top spin. Okay. Could you give me some balls so I may serve to you? That's it? Oh, one more. Good. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Oh, two more. Cool. Okay, first cue, side spin loop. And then pure top spin. Like you notice that I didn't worry about the height that it went because I'm not doing this figuring you're going to kill it back. I was doing it to demonstrate to you top spin going on the ball.